G'day everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jono. I'm back with the Rockerverb 100 Mark III. I'm going to stick these two pedals in front of it and see what kind of tones we can get. We're on the clean channel here. I do have the Boss DM2 Watercraft in the effects loop, and the reverb is just under 12 o'clock, and we're going to stick the Tubescreamer in front of it. So far, what it's done is what we expect a Tubescreamer to do on the clean channel. There's gain, but it's kind of underneath because the clean blend of the guitar just comes through a little bit more. But it's definitely pushing those mids. We've got the level at 12 o'clock. I'm going to put the overdrive to about 1 o'clock, and we're going to keep the tone at about 10 o'clock and see what we can get out of that. With the overdrive up on the pedal, it definitely kind of takes over a little bit from the clean blend. And that's a sound that I really like. What we're going to do now is I'm going to engage the boost on my guitar, and we're going to see where that takes us. Man, that's just too much. So this guitar, the Lincoln Brewster Strat, has a mid boost circuit in it. So with the mid hum characteristics of a Tubescreamer and the mid boost on the guitar, it's a bit much. So let's flick over to the overdrive channel on the amp, and we'll see how that goes with the Tubescreamer. Man, I just love the tone of this Rockerverb's dirty channel. It's just, with this guitar, it just opens up so many tonal opportunities. And yeah, it's just great. So with the Tubescreamer, I'm taking the overdrive down to quarter of the way up. It's at 9 o'clock. And we'll leave the level just about noon and the tone at about 10 o'clock. So here we go. That is a sound right there. The Tubescreamer is doing the thing that it should, and it is shelving off the bottom end, adding a little bit more gain, tightness, and man, it just makes me want to play, punk rock and all that sort of jazz. Back on the clean channel of the amp now, and I've plugged in the Klon. This is a Sierra Tone Centura, a very nice pedal, very well made, great Klon clone. And let's see what that does to the clean channel. Pedal has the gain in about a quarter of the way up, so 9 o'clock. Treble's straight up, and the output is about 10 o'clock. That's adding a lot of sparkle and a lot of top end to the tone, which I'm really digging. So let's increase the gain. We'll go 12 o'clock on the gain, and we'll back the treble off just a touch. Here's the clean tone. Going to put the treble back in. We'll go to about 1 o'clock on the treble. That's definitely sounding better there. With the treble below 12 o'clock, it seemed to muddy it a little bit. But there's definitely more gain available, a less clean blend than with the Tubescreamer. I'm digging this, but let's push the gain up, see what we can really get. The gain now at about 3 o'clock. Clean tone first. Very mid-humpy there with all the gain that it has, probably a little bit too nasally for me. So I'm going to take the gain back down and look, we're going to switch over to the overdrive channel on the amp now. So I'm taking the gain back down to about 9 o'clock, so a quarter of the way up, and treble stays at about 1, and this is the overdrive tone of the amp. Jeez, that's good. And here's the pedal. It's feeling a little bit more thrashy than the Tubescreamer. Man, this would be a great lead tone. Definitely still shows off a little bit of that bottom end, and the mid hump, the mid characteristic is definitely in a different spectrum on this amp than the Tubescreamer was. But all in all, a massively usable tone. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. The orange Rockerverb, such a versatile amp, so many features, but it can take pedals super, super well. Please hit like and subscribe if you feel inclined, and I'll see you on the next video.